We go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We live in effect once again. Another one like the other one.
Yes, sir.
Guess we could say this is part two. Talk about the phenomenon of the soft guy era. Catching us, the comedy is catching us by storm.
Facts. We gotta deep dive into, what I'm saying, all the avenues of this soft guy era thing. I mean, on some occasions they make it look good. I ain't gonna lie.
I told you it's entertainment value. They be hitting some points.
They
Like
make
I
it look
had to
good.
watch. Like I told you, I was watching Old Girl today, the Shira Seven joint. She's pretty funny.
Hmm.
But she be saying like a lot of this stuff too, though, that I'm starting to notice. A lot of cats is like they remixing Kevin Samuel stuff. Even mainstream when I was watching Stephen A. Smith and old girl from Ebony Ebony chick. And she was saying a lot of stuff like she just was changing her whole tune around.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was changing her whole tune on how she see herself and has her place in a relationship, and she's trying to say it's harder. Stephen A was telling her that the women that's winning is the strong sevens, and I mean,
Yeah, we definitely, we need some strong women on the team. You know what I mean? And
but
when I
he
say
was
strong,
saying he
I'm
wasn't
not.
talking about mine. He talking about looks.
Oh, I mean, looks is good, but you know what I
Shout out,
mean. I
shout out to Red Bull.
I need something up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're visual creatures as men. That's a fact. Can't deny that.
he was saying like the cooperation that you get from a woman that's a seven
Yes.
vice a woman that's a 10, because he was like the 10, she gets a lot of attention and she's up there. She was like the 9 knows that, she could be a 10. And she was saying that the 8 be thinking they a 10, but we gonna spank these booze. My bad, I just got the text message. But the Knicks is gonna play the 76ers this weekend. They won tonight.
I know you got your money on the Knicks. That's a fact.
Come on, man. You see the shirt, that's what I represent everywhere I go.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see that.
The koozie,
Oh, okay. All right, all
I'm
right,
a
all right, all right.
diehard Nick fan.
Yeah,
We
you
can,
just missing the cap. That's all.
yeah, I just ain't put the cap on tonight. My gray
I'm
one
taking a
had
break on that. Chill.
it had too many other colors in it, and I didn't feel like digging out. I packed away.
Yeah,
I
save it
packed
for
away a
another
lot of
round.
stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we get like 2 more minutes, then we could go into
All right,
topic, play the video.
for sure, for sure.
But I don't know if you ever watched like Kevin Samuels and stuff where he talk about the sign language. And I said Kevin Samuel, and I joined dropped like he lost half the viewers.
Ooh,
He
I
got
did
it.
not
He's
see
like
that.
sign language is shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. And he was saying like when you get into an argument with some women, that's what they
Si-
use to come at you.
You saying sign language, or body
That's
language?
what he called it, sign language, because he was like the S is for shame. It's like say if you don't like a woman of a certain like demographic, like your mama black, insult, you got a little BP, guilt, oh you should do this because you this, and need to be right. Like they argue their point no matter if it makes sense or not. They just need to be right.
What's the end? Negotiating.
No, the end is need to be right. And negotiating.
uh,
Hey, there's a girl at my job. She's telling me about her and her husband. She was like, She don't even make when she go home. She's like, I don't make no decisions. She's like, he takes over everything, and she got an issue, he fix it. When he on deployment, that's when she got to take over and do everything. But other than that, he leads the way. She's very religious though, so she believed that it's God, the man, and then the women and children.
Yeah, they say in the Bible, put no man before God. Or something like that. Hey man, I'm all in support of the righteous. You know what I mean? Whether we can, you know what I'm
Whatever
saying?
works, man. That's
Get to
how I
the
feel.
next level.
Feel like whatever works for you, man. You ready? I'm about to hit play.
Let's do this, man.
Let's do it.
With the
I ain't got
woman
no Red
coming out
Bull.
of her
You ready?
purse
Yeah.
or her pocket spending money on you, understand is you'll do the same with a man.
Oh, brother.
Now, come on, Auntie. You know better than this. After all these videos you done seen on TikTok, this is what you came up with? Look, people like what they like. That's cool. But for me, I love women from head to toe, always and forever. If a woman want to go in that purse and pay for me, I'm going to let her do it. Now, will I let her struggle? Nah, I won't. Like I said before, I'm far from a stingy man. But why would I rob a woman of having the ability to invest in me? I don't care what nobody say. If he wanted to, he would. But if she wanted to, she would. I've always been about respect for women, showing love to women, because I came from a woman. But one thing I am not gonna let slide is y'all trying to make men feel bad for wanting reciprocation from women. Hell no. I don't need a woman to chase me. I don't need a woman to fake the funk. But baby, if you want me, come and show me. But I will reciprocate. As a man that grew up doing so much for women, only to get nothing back, baby, that discernment has told me if she ain't trying to show me what she working with, then she's not the one for me. I cannot speak for all men. As a man, I have no problem with providing and leading the way. But if my woman is not my helpmate, if she would rather me sit there and work my ass off and watch me struggle in the process, that is not my woman. That is not a woman that loves me. That is a woman that simply wants to be taken care of. But when you really love something or someone, you take care of it and it takes care of you. I ain't with none of that one-sided love. Y'all can get mad at the soft guy era, whatever you want to call it. But moving forward in my life, if you're not showing me that you love me, if you're not willing to invest in me, if you only expect me to do everything for you, that entitlement is going to get you left every single time. Because you may think you're the prize. And I don't even have a problem with that. But with or without you, I'm just as great. And when are you going to take?
Yeah, that was the first joint that you had.
Yeah.
I dig what he's saying. Like reciprocity, who wants, like, everybody wants to be respected. Everybody wants to. It's a two-way street.
To feel like an equal, to feel,
I don't believe in
I
that.
think like an equal. I'm saying equally loved.
Yeah. I
that
just feel like it's not 50-50. It's 100-100. Like, I need you to be 100% you. I'll be 100% me, because it's the yin to the land. Like, you everything I'm not, and I'm everything you not. So I need you to be able to see it coming, and vice versa. Like, they were saying.
Yeah, it's definitely a fact. In a relationship without compromise is just it's just gonna go downhill.
It's a dictatorship.
It turns into a dictatorship. You're right. And it's going to be some narcissist traits coming out of that.
I hate that word, man. I just hate all these buzzwords everybody use now.
I mean,
he's a narcissist. She's a narcissist, and all this stuff. It don't even be narcissist. It be straight up like people selfish.
Yeah, we can use a lot of other different words, but it ends up filling up the car of that keyword you're saying. You know what I mean?
That toxic, mental health.
There's so many branches off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mental health. That you know.
I believe
Like
mental
some
health is real. Don't get me wrong. I just feel that some people be using a lot of stuff as a crutch and an excuse because okay, we identify it's whatever the issue, whether it's mental health, whatever. Now, what are you doing to work towards fixing that? And let's stop looking for treatment and look for a cure. You know, some cat people just wanna. They don't even want to go to the therapist unless the therapist agreeing with them. You know, they don't be looking for help. They be looking for validation of their bullshit.
I think that becomes a major problem because you never fix the root of the problem. The only thing you're doing is putting a band-aid on it. So it never goes away. And especially if you start believing, this system that you creating for yourself now, I mean, that ties into another thing. Then you become a narcissist. So if you have somebody who loves you enough to tell you the truth about something that they're noticing, just so you can better yourself. So it's like constructive criticism. And then you're not hearing what they're saying. You just believe whatever you saying. You're not willing to listen. What is that?
Do you think most people want to hear the truth? They want to hear criticism, or they want you to like tell them the shit that make them happy to validate their bullshit?
In a perfect world, yeah, they would want to hear the truth. But it's not a perfect world. So they're going to want to hear whatever make them feel good, the validation, unfortunately. So
that's why it's so easy to con some people, because all you got to do is make them feel good. As long as they feeling good, they don't even notice you robbing them blind.
some people enjoy the feeling of the high of that feeling. You know what I mean? So they want you to lie to them. You understand what I'm saying? It's a system. Like,
I do believe
so I can feel good. I need my fix.
I do believe some people, I ain't gonna say people, I do believe a lot, most people want to be lied to. The truth will stare them in the face and they don't want to hear that because the truth hurts, man. And nobody, like Charlemagne said, nobody wants to hear the truth when the lie is more entertainment.
Oh yeah, that makes much sense. Much.
It's like Diddy. I don't know if it's true or not. Nobody got no real proof. They didn't lock him up. They ain't even take him in and detain him. But if you hear the same rumor for 30 years, he might not be,
Yeah, where there's
saying anybody, but he's definitely a freak. I believe he a freak. I believe he into some strange stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we had people that was involved with him come out and say things.
Yeah, but nowadays they throw a camera in people's face and it's just like Jaguar Wright, right? Two people on the internet I don't believe because they just happen to be at everything in history. Jaguar Wright and TK Kirkland. Everything in history they was a part of somehow, some way. Like they at every place, every time frame in the history of, they was there somehow, some way.
I thought it was crazy, but at the same time, I'm not in the industry, so I don't know how small it is. And when I say that, I mean like as far as the habits of what people are going to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you, but I know for sure somebody can't be at 5 places at once. That's like we had one of the homies around the hood, man. Used to always tell lies, bro. Always tell lies. And we used to make fun of him about his lies because he used to always say, like, oh, I was fighting somebody or I did this and I hit him with the boop boop. And he don't even know. We used to always go boop boop to make fun of him because he lied so much he didn't even remember his own goddamn lie. Like TK Kirkland remind me of how like them Chuck Norris jokes. Like Chuck Norris, strongest man alive, he could do this and that's how he like, oh yeah, I used to be with him. I got my teeth fixed with Jill Hoosie. I used to sleep on this one couch. I or tour with Cash Money. I was like, And Jaguar, right, man? We ain't never hear you in 90 years. Now all of a sudden you just was at every studio session, every everything, but with Jimmy Hoffa's buried. Who killed Tupac and Biggie?
Once I start seeing people coming out that's actually validating what she's saying, then I'm gonna feel some type of way.
I'm about to say, I thought somebody did. I'm about to say, who? Because you can't even go with that body. He just be talking crazy too.
Oh, Gene did.
Yeah, he just talking. He broke. He just
see. Here's my thing, right? Usually,
I didn't even check the comments.
Usually, how it should go, right? If you a bodyguard and you see something going on that somebody hired you for, like somebody's hiring you to stand guard or get wild when things get out of hand, and you see unmoral acts happening. If you say something, if you speak up and say something about it, that person that hired you can then fire you because he needs you to go with the program. But if you going along with whatever they're doing, they're gonna keep you around. So I say that to say this: he was around for a lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? You get where I'm going?
I get what you're going. He was around for a lot of stuff
that happened.
That can't be proved because all the shit he should have been around as a bodyguard, he wasn't there. He had to stay back, shit that what a coincidence,
Yeah, I mean, it could be a smoke and mirror situation. I mean, I don't know.
They throw a camera in these guys' face and pay them, and they say whatever. They say enough that they can't get sued. That's what that'd be. But let's see this guy on his rant. He the opposite of the last one.
Take me serious? Never. How about that? Never. I'm never taking you serious because you're not paying for anything. You're just broke as shit, and then you want me to take you serious and date you. No. Pick up a bill. Once you pick up a bill, now we can start to talk. Women start complaining, oh, these men don't want commitment. I wonder why, because you're broke. Why would I want to be committed to a broke bitch? What the fuck is that? Some of y'all women are actually super disturbing. How can your whole outfit be from Shein or Fashion Nova and you're asking me for a Chanel bag? Right? You should figure out how you can see if you can work at FedEx to get your fucking money up.
I ain't gonna lie. I know he said is a joke, but he got a lot of truth in that because
he put some. That's that Wonder Woman lasso out in the atmosphere. Take that truth.
I'm telling you, I like Kendra G because you see all that delusion on there. You got to be rich to date somebody broke.
Yeah, this don't make sense. Now, granted, you put two broke people together, you better have a plan so you can get rich together. But
how often do that happen? You never heard that? If you walk in a room and it's 4 broke people, it's guaranteed you're gonna be the 5th. Walk in a room with 4 rich people, you can turn around and be the 5th. But that's why I like the 48 laws of power, bro. One of the laws that tell you stay away from miserable people, man. You think that you pulling them up and that shit is bringing you down in the process. Look at Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah. I mean, do we really know who brung who down?
Yes, absolutely. It was her. Because as soon as they split, he did good and she went even more down that rabbit hole. He got his stuff back up. He's still making money and drink. He's 90 years old, can't even do the moves no more. He's still going. What she did? Overdose, messing with Ray J, doing all types of stuff, allegedly. But, we seen the history with her, Once he got away from her, he started thriving.
Started gaining weight.
Yeah. Some of the problem, too, though, is they was bad for each other because when they both had money, they both had access to indulge in those vices, you know?
Oh,
I
it
ain't like
sounds
her
like
movie though. That movie they put on Netflix of her, I thought it was pretty terrible.
I didn't see that one. That's supposed to be a documentary.
It's a biopic, but they made her gay in it.
What?
hmm It's decent, but they could have got somebody better. They could have got Brandy to pay. They could have got somebody better to play her. You know, it was a little extra though. Like they could have did a little better. It was long as shit too. They could have narrowed it down a little,
Bro,
and it skipped a lot of stuff that we all know that's documented. It got skipped.
that's not even credible for me, man. That's a waste of time. I wouldn't even want to watch that now.
Yeah,
How you gonna leave out the main things that we know of?
yeah, a lot of stuff they left. Like I said, it was decent at best, but like somebody in our age group who lived through her joint, you'll be like, oh, I left out this. That. It wasn't like something that had me like, oh, all right. It's like,
I know what
boy,
you
it's
mean.
something to throw on. But that last dude, he was too angry.
So this one a little more chipper.
I don't remember. Like, I ain't really watched none of these joints. I only seen like the first 2 seconds or something. I mean, he should be happy with the hell, whatever the hell he get. Rod Wave looking.
I love the time that we spend together, but I don't want to go out this weekend. I don't want to go out. I just want to spend some time. So I was thinking maybe I could come to your
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Place.
StreamYard count
Come
your
to you.
days.
A slave. High value is having my life too.
To get your fucking money up.
I love the time that we spend together, but I don't want to go out this weekend. I don't want to go out. I just want to spend some time. So I was thinking maybe I could come to your.
That joint bunched up. But it was good.
Maybe it wasn't meant for us to hear him right now.
Yeah.
Swipe left immediately. I'm not a slave. High value is having my life too.
Might have to log on to Twitter and pull it up. I mean, I got it doing as individual clips, put it together, but
Yo, it's like Hassan said, man. They messing with your numbers.
Manifested you because I.
Yeah, it looked like at that.
Watching the
part,
live, you
men that they
messing
were
with the live.
toxic.
She kind of broke down why they got the soft guy era.
Mm-hmm.
That it made, what she said made sense.
Yeah, I think we should pull it up on Twitter at this point because I'm not sure what's
I let it
happening
do
there.
it. It looked like it messed up in that one little spot. I mean, I got the other clips, but I have to airdrop that joint. These laptop.
Take out the trash. And while we're talking about
I ain't gonna lie. This week right here, I stopped taking the trash out. 'Cause my daughter keep breaking that daggone cell phone. I
can't
gotta
beat
keep.
them, join them. So drizzle to your sprinkle. Okay? At the end of the day, you told men that they were toxic just for being men. You told men that strength and macho behavior and all the rest of the things that come along with being a man, those things are all bad. Put them away. Okay. They said no problem. They have no problem being in their soft guy era. So I hope you're not concerned about who's going to be taking out the trash, because guys have decided you, princess, you get to take out the trash. And while we're talking about royalty, I hope you're not wanting to be a passenger princess, because these guys, they want that treatment too. Fair is fair, right? Anything you can do, they can do. All right, well, they've decided to match your sass, and now they're embracing it. So I hope that you get everything that you wanted, because ladies, y'all have created some monsters, okay? So buckle up and enjoy the ride. I don't think it's ending anytime soon. Drizzle.
Yeah, the drizzle effect
So
is
I'm
going to be around for a lot longer than we expect.
Yeah, like one thing that I think is like imagine because this 4B stuff with women on strike in Korea from having sex with their men over here. One of the biggest industries they got is like OF and all that stuff. They ain't going on strike. You know, that's the easiest way.
Said OF. That's the loophole.
hmm I don't know why people pay for that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even go to a strip club. I think that's
these
like the
days,
biggest waste of money.
nah. Yes. No. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to go to no strip club now. As soon as you log on your timeline, everything is there, you know. I'd be happy when I log on and I don't see nobody twerking. So,
Yeah.
you
Back
know?
to it.
Yeah, I was saying like me at strip club, I'm cheap. None of that joint never been my thing. Sitting there throwing
Well,
money.
hey, look. At a strip club, I'm just like the lotto, right? $1. You know what I'm saying? You know, $2.
And these cats be in there throwing mortgage money, I heard.
Oh yeah. They think they
I
be a
know in
lot.
New York they do. They spend all their money at the strip club to go sleep on an air mattress when they get home.
Well, yeah, that's backwards. I don't know. You got to make something work.
You know how
Gotta
it
get
is
your
up there. New Yorkers, we got a lot of fly bums. They be one step from homeless.
I think due to the priorities being in the wrong place,
They don't even got priorities. That's
hood famous. Hood famous, and I say that as a mind state because hood famous is when you know you don't got no food now, but you got the latest car. You know what I mean? You know your kids don't got money for they outfits, but you got the flyest outfit on. You know, that's a whole mind state. It's
yeah.
hood rich. That's what it is.
I ain't rich, bro. Same way when people like I did it all by myself. If you want any type of public assistance or you getting any type of assistance, you ain't do it by yourself, man. You ain't get it. Let's see what this dude talking. I don't remember what he said.
At the gas station, right? And this joint she pulled up in the 2024 S-Class Benz.
Hold on, I like to acknowledge the real ones. Shout out Miss Doreen White. I like your last name. We both got the same last name.
Shout out Doreen.
Shout out to you.
She come over and she starts spitting game. I'm like, okay. She balling. She's saying all the right things. She asked me out to lunch. I'm like, bet we can go out to lunch. And she said, I'll come pick you up. I'm like, okay. She already coming off proper. Bet. When she come pick me up in the 2021 Camry. I'm like, yo, what happened to your Benz? She gonna say it's in the shop. I'm like, all right, let me not judge. Let me give it a chance and shit. So, you know, I'm like, all right, let's just go. We get to the restaurant and it's Red Lobster. I'm like, yo, what we doing here? She's like, what you mean? What, you don't like seafood? I'm like, no, I like seafood, but not from Red Lobster. I only eat at 4-star and up. And she's like, what? I'm like, yo, what I look like? Some bum ass nigga? She said, I thought we was gonna split the bill. I'm like, split the bill? Right there, I got up and left. All right. I'm like, yo, what I look like some bum ass nigga? Listen, if you ain't got 6 figures, you ain't getting with this nigga. I got 20 followers on TikTok. I'm buzzing right now. Girl, who you think you talking to? Soft guy Eric.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I feel like he's making fun of dudes too. I ain't lie. I like Red Lobster. I don't think it's as good as it used to be when we was growing up, and they went up on their prices. But I could go there. I'm gonna knock down at least 10 orders of that England shrimp. You know.
Well, that tells you right there. That tells you right there, because if it was that good, when the price went up, you'd be like, damn. All right, let me get 2 orders of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still been on it, on top of it.
No, I buy.
Yep.
I mean, I still eat there. No problem. I eat anywhere, as long as it ain't no pork.
So what you need is the recipe these days, man. They want to go up on the prices. That's cool. I'm gonna find a way where I can make it budget friendly, the comfort of my own home.
Listen, I feel a man should pay for the first date. I don't even see what's the problem with that. Pay for the date, because especially the first date, that's like an interview. You really saving money, because I'm getting to see, feel the vibe and all that shit, and it might not even be where y'all digging each other on some like relationship shit. It might be where you digging it on some a friendship. What is it? A little bit of money. Don't go where you can't afford. You know?
You got to remember that. Don't try to be somebody you not, and try
that'd be what they be doing. That's why I say
ball
the first
out of
date,
your means.
Don't go hard the first date. You know, just
out of your means.
Yeah, keep it smooth the first date, then you could progress over time.
Facts. But check it out. My thing too, if you invite a woman out on a date, I feel like you should be paying for it.
What if she invite you?
If she invite me out, I'm thinking I'm gonna at least have to pay for my end, unless she tells me different.
I'm either paying the whole thing or not paying at all. If I'm making you pay, I don't think I ever went Dutch. Even if I wasn't digging the scene, I'll pay and bounce. But I ain't never, you know.
I mean,
I'd rather now.
Before. I'm used to Dutch. But,
I did Dutch. Only time I did Dutch, and that's even if I'm going out with like work buddies and stuff. That check come around sometimes. If depending on how it is, I just pay that shit and call it a day. Let's get up out. And next time you throw something at it, and I ain't no. It is what it is, you know. It will depend. Like that's the only time I go Dutch. Like when me and the guys go out for wing night or something. But other than that, if I'm out, like I said, I went on dates and women paid for it with no problem. That's why a lot of the stuff they complaining about, that's not everybody reality, because I didn't have that reality. I seen it both angles, you know.
Of course, we all got different experiences. You know what I mean? It's not, you know. We got some.
You know, seafood, City Island's my joint, Sammy's my joint.
Oh yeah.
You know, you pay all this money and get 4 shrimps. Now I gotta act up in there. Like, nah, come on, player. You could have told me ahead of time where I could have got a double order or something.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially if I'm hungry.
Yeah. That's what it be too. They'll probably have a discount on some drinks and have your ass drinks.
Yeah, I don't. So if I'm out too on a date, I don't do all that drinking. If I'm out and about, I'm not drinking. I mean, I drive most of the time anyway, so I ain't drinking. Yeah. I want to have a clear mind when I'm working.
Yeah, be sure you heard what you heard and you saw what you saw. Straight up.
I had horror stories when I joined. Like some horror stories that
woke up next to the mummy. Something like that.
I don't even press that issue on nothing like that. Just
Tales
woke up, just the conversations we had. That had me like, okay, check please.
Yeah, this.
Or I'd be like, I'm gonna enjoy my time, and you're never gonna hear from me again.
That's called ghosting in this time of day.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, ghosting.
I mean, I might text back. I mean, I'll let you know, like, yo, it's cool, but I'm good.
Oh, so you semi-ghosting.
Let you know
pick and choose when to ghost.
Nah, I mean,
that's what it is.
Bro, I've been told I'm a professional ghoster. I don't like the text, so. I've been told that shit. They're like, man, I hear from you like 6 months off a word. I'm a professional ghoster, they said. I'll be too busy for a lot. Like Shira7 said some funny stuff. I was looking at her live today and she was like, sprinkle, sprinkle. And the girl's asking the question. She's like, so if I've been ghosting this dude all day and now I want to text him back, what should I say? She was like, tell him your phone wasn't working, that you need a new phone. You ain't getting my messages. And then she's like, now you can get a new phone out of him and he don't even realize you're running a game on him.
That's the way to do it. I had to fix that. I
Let's
mean,
hear.
what's this right here?
Let's do it.
Me son King.
This girl sends me a message, says, hey, handsome, how's your day? So I send her a message back, not a good day. She's like, oh no, what's wrong? I'm like, I was day trading, took the long position in DJT, lost $25,000. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you make it back. I instantly hit her with a block. First of all, I'm in my soft guy era. I'm not day trading to lose money. If you find out that I lost $25,000 in the stock market, I better see you put that $25,000 back in my brokerage account. Drizzle, drizzle. If you can't put it in my brokerage account, Zelle me the money right now. Drizzle, drizzle. Second, I should not have had to tell you that I was having a bad day. You should be able to feel my energy, drizzle, drizzle. If I manifested you because I don't chase, I attract, you should know already how I'm feeling before you send me that text message, drizzle, drizzle. And strike three, don't even start with, hey, handsome, or any of that BS. Do not start my day with the message without first sending me a Cash App notification that there's funds in my account. If you wanted to, you would. If you want me in your life, you would. If you don't, someone else will. No more brokies in 2024.
What's actually hilarious is the amount of...
I ain't gonna lie,
Well,
man. That joint
that's
hit me.
universal.
That joint hit me with the whole the stock market 25,000. I think I told you I lost all that money on Fisker for like a week or two ago. I'm sick. I ain't sick, but I'm like, fuck. If I would have waited, I could have made a quick flip. But I bought that joint thinking it was low, and I ain't pay no mind to that joint because I was doing all that shit, going back and forth on the shit. That when it started dropping, I should have sold. But I didn't sell, and that shit is down to like, it's pretty much gone. I don't even want to say it's down. But I read all the reports that Nissan and stuff was supposed to buy it, and it's the next new that solar. Well, they got solar power on their electric vehicles and shit. That shit tank. Listen to one of these goddamn YouTubers drop fucking. I lost a lot.
I'm saying I hope everybody that lost something left it in the comments. You know what I mean?
I hope they
the
did.
next man not to make the same mistake. How about that?
Fisker. I lost that. I know motherfuckers still losing money on Dogecoin. I don't know why they ain't pull their money out of that.
I guess it's some kind of faith, you know. They got a religious relationship with that stock. You know what I mean? That's what that is. But, you know.
Let's see what she got to say.
women that are outraged by this soft guy era, because basically these men are flipping the roles on them and they realize how ridiculous and unrealistic.
Who's up?
She up there saying the guys is right. She don't know why women are getting upset over it.
Oh, he done broke out with her?
Oh, yeah, this one. She was up there saying that the dude broke up with. That joint done messed up, man. Technical difficulties. Oh, this one was pretty good.
Yeah, I think that rain messed
Don't
me
even
up.
try. If your eyelash is not done, your nails are not done. Anytime I see you.
It's crazy because I was showing you how these cats is all overseas going through this joint. This joint done went viral like everywhere.
Got high standards. Do you understand? If you don't have a buzz down every time I link you, don't even try. If your eyelash is not done, your nails are not done. Anytime I see you, don't try.
I ain't gonna lie, maybe because I'm from the Bronx, I don't give a damn about nothing.
Let me say, Come open my door, please.
It's cool. But you're already standing there now. Just come in.
Well, let her ass freeze then.
It's not like I can. You know, I can. But you're there.
Tesla on.
So I'm just saying, since you're there, I've already opened it. Just get in.
I don't touch doors.
But you just closed the door.
Even the date we're going on is me that we pay. You see, I will pay and I'll bring you back. So the least you can do is come and sit down. This one is Wahala. We've not even started. And you ever?
Thank you for being a gentleman.
You're even this thing. It's just normal.
Thank you.
So all of that just so he can open the door from the outside.
You know what? Don't worry. Come out.
Are you serious?
No, just come out because I don't think this. No, come. Just come out first.
Are you serious right now?
He should have been serious 5 minutes ago with your extra ass.
Are you confused? How I drove to this place. I came to pick you up. You could have met me there. I will also pay for the date. This place we are going, minimum $200 that I will spend. And I have to beg you to get in a car.
That sound like that was gonna be a nice ass day too.
I'm opening my door by myself.
Are you serious? I just wanted you to be a gentleman.
No, don't worry. He's like, enjoy your night.
Now you stuck taking yourself out on a date because you didn't want to open your own goddamn door. He dodged a big ass bullet.
Yeah, that's some more bougie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if we were still in like that the height of the COVID era, you know what I mean? I guess that's reasonable because you know, being a germaphobe and you know having all that going on, that's a little. It was nerve-wracking in the beginning, but other than that, it's like, come on now, you know.
We used to have this fake germaphobe chick at work. She used to wipe everything down and everything. We'd be walking around the ship or whatever. She'd be wiping it down. I used to just walk behind her because she wiped everything down.
Yeah.
But then I'll catch her doing other
little
little stuff that I'd be like, she ain't no real germaphobe. She just want attention. Used to like sit on folders and stuff. Do just dumb stuff. Be like, oh, I think that
sit on folders, bro.
You'd be like, it's gonna get through my uniform. You know how many people sit on these chairs and just making up dumb shit, bro.
Sit on folders.
Put folders on the chair, cover drink.
Was that her own personal folders?
Nah, like work folders.
So other people got to touch that?
I don't know. We touch that shit out. I ain't touching it.
I'm just saying. You know,
I was in charge of supply department, so.
Because don't have me getting on my hypothetical thinking.
Now you got booty sweats folders.
Yeah, you know, you got cheek prints on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Lord knows, you know what I mean, what you ate for lunch. Or breakfast, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? You definitely putting some extra what's that called? Sprinkles on it? Drizzles and all that.
Yeah, they got interviews for the soft light forever now. You see, this the interview. He asked him.
For the soft guy era. Yeah, sure thing. I'm ready for it. Hit me with the questions. All right, here's a scenario. Your girl texts you what you doing, and you tell her that you're about to go get a haircut. She texts back, oh, nice. Send me some pics when you're done. The question is, how many pics do you send her once you get your haircut? Trick question, I block her. Because why are you asking me to send you pics when you ain't sending me no cash out for my haircut? That's crazy talk. Damn right, that's what I'm talking about. She ain't giving you the bare minimum, dog. You gotta cut it off. That's what I'm trying to hear. All right, next question. A girl at your job who makes the same salary as you asks you out on a date. The question is, what is the only acceptable place for her to take you on a first date? A, Applebee's. B, Fogo. C, Nobu. Or D, a all-expense paid trip to Paris. Another trick question. I ain't going out with her because why are you working at my job thinking you could talk to me? Anyone working at my level is broke. You can't afford me. I'm luxury. You need a bag if you want to talk to me. You ain't missed yet. That's what I'm talking about, my guy.
Now that's my thing though. That kind of you broke if you work where I work at, but if it's the opposite, you're luxury. So I'm broke, but you're luxurious. That don't even make sense. That's that bullshit when they be like, one man's trash is another one's treasure. No, it's still trash, bro. It's still trash. They just both start with a T, but they don't make it the same, man. It's still trash.
I guess that means the next man was so far at the bottom
That it might look like
it looked like some treasure.
Yeah, it looked like so it's fool's gold.
Been down so long, it looked like up to him.
Down so bad, the only way is up. That's what it is.
Oh man, that's terrible. What's up with this haircut stuff? Everybody keep throwing in that haircut.
Because you know, women be like, you got to get my hair done. So that's what they just saying, the male equivalent of that. Like all of these scenarios is just the male equivalent with females tell men. Like you got your hair done. Let me get a picture. Oh, you ain't paid to get my hair done. Oh, let me do this. Oh, you ain't do this. You know.
Tit for tat.
Yeah. So they just saying. Like they saying it and it sound ridiculous because it's like letting them know that's how ridiculous you sound when you're talking to us. You know? That's what the whole soft life man shit. Like I was talking to they was saying because you know they got the joint where they be like hard wig, soft life, and I was like, I don't really get it. And she was like, oh, it's because when they say they go to get these like older white men and they see that they got the whole rough wig that it'll make them want to save them, right? And I was like, word, I'll tell you right now from a male perspective, that's not what they're thinking. And she was like, what you mean? I said, they're thinking that hard wig you fucked up, you just cheaper to get. It ain't saving you, you just cheaper. Like it's knock it, you know what I mean? I know what you want, you know what I want. I could afford you better. I ain't you the bargain bin. That's what it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Any kind of bargain I could get, you know what I mean. I look at when you look at though, some of the most successful people, they're not all spenders.
Yeah, you know? yeah. The whole goal to being rich is it ain't what you make, is what you keep. You know?
Right. All money in, no money out, something like that.
But it take money to make money, man.
But
I also feel like imagine this: you bust your ass, you save up all this money, right? And you don't enjoy nothing because you're like, I gotta save, and then you die.
I feel, you know, that's how I feel about retirement. You know what I'm saying? How I remember coming up
soon. I'll be 45.
I remember when retirement at 65, everybody used to be like, yeah, 65. When you 65,
and the average age to fucking die is 76.
Yeah, so you don't really got much time.
Think about that. You work
and they keep pushing
it. Yeah, cause I think it's higher now. My mom.
Yeah, isn't it like 66? 66 to 70. One of those.
Because a lot of them cats ain't saving. They can't, with inflation, can't live off of their Social Security. That's why I ain't no Navy or no military recruiter, but it ain't a lot of jobs that you can join at 17, retire at 37 if you just want to do that short frame, even though 20 years ain't short. And then from there, you could work a whole nother career, or you would get a check for the rest of your life after that just to go to the mailbox, you know? And you're still young enough to live your life and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Right. I'm all in favor of that, you know. Have some spunk left in me.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to do something. You know. Skydiving, that's gonna be in my plans for the future.
Fuck that.
I don't think there's
a lot
any
of shit. I get in that shit, but yeah, I ain't trying to get that thrill. I don't even like roller coasters, man.
I mean, for you, you always up. For the most part, you be up in the sky a lot, so I don't think you really have the need for you. Like, yeah, I'm high enough.
Because I'm like, if something happened and we gonna crash, you can't eject out of that shit. You got to kind of roll with that shit, or if you got enough time, jump out on the side. But a helicopter, you can't eject out because you're gonna be in the blades. So that'd be my biggest fear up there is fucking we go and then you gotta think it ain't like a jet or something. You in a jet, you hit the button, that shit shoots you out. But helicopter, usually something you probably lost that tail rotor, that's just gonna start spinning, you lose control, you just kiss your ass goodbye, bro. Hopefully underwater they find your remains or you might like we got stuff in there, but bro, you just like you got, you're gonna have gear on and shit. So if you hit the water, but you over land, it ain't parachutes in there. You just assed out.
Yeah, that's
Now jets, fighter jets is parachute. Your whole seat is a parachute. Like it's gonna shoot off, you still be in the sheet, and then the parachute comes out the back.
I think I uploaded a short like that. Homeboy was landing and he lost control of how he was landing. He came down, bounced off the ground, and then the nose went down. When the nose went down,
be good. You survived that shit. Well, he was in a plane.
It was one of them jets.
Not our shit. Our shit. If it hit too hard, the way the impact is and the tire pressure, it'll be all right. But that shit ain't dying off that shit. The whole
he ain't died, but he ejected out.
Yeah, he probably got fucking in so much trouble because some shit like that, he could just roll that out. That's probably why it crashed like that, because he ejected. Then they got guys like me that pull up all the information. They can tell me everything he did to the millisecond in that shit. And I can replay that shit. It look like a video game.
Okay.
Like some shit at work I can't talk about. I had to sign NDAs and stuff. But I just signed one the other day when I was transferring that I can't talk about certain shit once I leave.
Yeah, fulfill your contract. You know what I mean? And with the time,
I know. When I first joined and shit, and I was working on the aircraft, because that shit ain't so exciting. After a while, I was like, it's like walking, like regular driving now.
Yeah, you just got good at it too. It got boring. You're like, all right, this ain't no more to go. There's no advancement classes. There's no. Are they making revisions to the?
Nah, they do every day. It's some shit. It's like how the equivalent of cars having recalls. Some shits come out every day. That's what we do is upgrading them shits and modification. So every other. This one don't do it that much, but it's just. All right. Let's see if he passed his interview.
You've been studying. That's what I'm talking about. All right, last question. A girl finds out you're in your soft guy era, and she says it's because you like men. What is she really trying to tell you? I know this one. If she says that I'm sassy and like men because I'm in my soft guy era, it's because she's broke. Because why are you arguing about what I like when you should be chasing a bag? You can't afford me. So why are you talking to me? You broke. That is correct. That's what I'm talking about. And with that, I'd like to welcome you to the soft guy era. Drizzle, drizzle, my brother. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. Drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, drizzle.
If you're a poor woman, just don't even bother. Yeah. Don't talk to me. Don't approach me. Get out of here.
If you're a woman and you are poor, how do you expect to pay 100% for the date?
That's exactly right. That's why we don't fuck with.
It's like that train edited itself. That's why we don't mess with broken. There's another joint. I don't think it's. I don't remember this one at all. I don't know. Piss me off. Yeah. But, it's crazy, this soft life. I don't want to live a soft life.
Not like that. You know what I mean? I want to live a comfortable.
I grew up off of DMX, bro. Wu-Tang.
My dog's at. Yeah, that's all I could. You know what I mean? Back in them days, I just be blasting that out the window. Put the big 12 in the window. Just be blasting the DMX out the window.
Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers in New York. Got the whole damn neighborhood. What make us think that the whole neighborhood want to hear what you listening to?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's a part of ignorant shit. But I was jamming out. I had some motherfuckers that was walking dogs and they was stopping and they was dancing to it.
You do that in your neighborhood now that you live in?
It's a pit bull too. It was walking pit bulls.
Would you do that in the neighborhood you live in now?
Hell no. So I got more respect for the situation. You know what I mean? It's a different environment.
Man, if I do that joint in my neighborhood, that joint will probably make the news.
Yeah, because we don't live in a place that everybody likes the same thing, you know. And not everybody has the same mindset.
Gated community, so HOA and all of them. Oh my God, if you don't cut that off.
I mean, if you live in a Christian community and you blasting Kirk Franklin or something, or CC Wines,
I'm calling the cops.
You good?
Calling the cops. Noise pollution is noise pollution. I'm calling the cops.
I mean, if it's after 10 p.m., you in trouble.
You don't hear none of that. I think I hear loud music in my neighborhood once a year. Maybe.
Oh, that's different. That's different. Over here, it because you got to think. We got people moving from New York City up here, right? So they move up here. They're like shit. We made it. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from New York City, where you hearing all types of, you hearing the gunshots all the time, versus not as much.
I don't hear gunshots all the time when I'm back home. I just hear sirens, and it's so crazy. And I don't realize that I ain't hear sirens in so long until I'm in New York.
It's busy. It's busy.
Only time I deal with the cops out here, and I could say 95% of the time is my fault, is like traffic violation. Other than that, biggest issue we might have in my neighborhood is somebody might come around checking car doors.
Yeah, or honking the horn.
Nah, they ain't honking no horns, none of that around. Nobody's coming in this area unless you live over here. You come to see somebody because there's only one way in. It's the front gate, and then it's the whole community. That's how like it is over in this area. Like it's our community. It's like 2 more over.
All military towns.
Nah, but this ain't by the base. I purposely moved away. Like I'm like a good half an hour to 40 minutes away from the base I work at. But its base is all around here because you got Air Force Base, Coast Guard. Like I didn't even know the Coast Guard was there. I'll go there to work out sometime. The other side of town.
All right.
But these houses is these prices for houses are ridiculous right now.
Yeah, who you telling? On the real though, I would have been gotten to someplace different if the housing market came down. You know what I mean? It's a wonderful time to sell, but it's not a great time to buy. The prices through the roof right now.
The house that I wanted, that joint got elevators in it. It's mad shit that I don't need, but I want it.
You moving to Trump Park Tower?
No, that shit is literally there. It's $1 million houses over there, but that shit is like borderline the hood on that side of town.
Damn, they got elevators in borderline hood houses?
Bro, that shit is like, when I looked it up before, it was like 800,000 before this housing market went crazy. It's on a lake, it's Crystal Lake.
That was before.
Nice. That was before brick. It's all brick.
Now we talking about $1 million homes.
They like mansion. They like good 6 to 8,000 square feet, 3 stories.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of houses out here got boat pads and shit. Like my homeboy got a jet ski and shit. He be riding around with his little jet ski gang. He take that. He originally from Jersey. He be taking it up to Jersey with him, riding around. Telling me to get a jet ski. I'm like, I wouldn't get a jet ski. I would get a boat before I get a jet ski.
Yeah, you want to be able to fish.
Park up and chill.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to
No, it's the
fish.
Virginia Beach area, so it's a lot of like spots you can pull up with them joints. Pull up to the It's a lot of boat ramps and stuff for that. Especially when the pandemic was happening, a lot of cats like where they houses was at, it's like they had their own private beaches, so they still have their little thing going on.
That's convenient.
You know, remember that short that I had up with the blind date?
Yep.
But you know why he was
You
acting
talking
like
about
that, right?
what was that? The Cheesecake Factory?
No, the
Not
one
that
where
one? Not
he
that one.
blindfolded.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
trying to
remember that
remember
one?
exactly. I know I seen one like that. I just can't remember the
I'm about to put it up
characters.
there. I'm about to put it up there.
Yeah, I can't remember the characters. But I
Bear
do
talk that
remember.
joint.
Was that the one with a homegirl sitting in the chair?
Yeah. But you know, right? That's not that was a what you call it. That's a transgender.
Yeah, that was
Just based off of the conversation we're having
right.
now.
Yeah.
Like if it were a date?
Yeah. Because this is technically like a date, like a mini date.
Go back. You know I want to. I'm not really sure. Kind of got a blindfold on, so I don't really know what to ask you. You can take
Okay,
the
so
blindfold off.
I'm not your typical 10, so like what or looks like everything to you? Like what is the vibe?
Not everything, but it plays a big part.
For sure. Well, with that being said, you can take your blindfold off.
Oh, fuck no. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
I think it's this. I think it's the shirt. 'Cause that's what would have threw me off is the shirt. Like, what the hell are you wearing, man?
I mean, it looked like. I mean, yeah, that was the first thing I noticed, and then I'm like, yo, you literally see a Johnson in their pants. It looked like.
Well, I ain't looked that close.
I'm like, hold up, I'm like, nah, because I know a gut ain't that long.
I ain't looked
It don't
that
go
close.
down that far.
Yeah, I ain't looked that close. Dude. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know. That shit's really funny. How you feel about tipping? What you think? How much you think you should give towards a tip?
I mean, you know what we got? We got at least 10%. You know, some people got 18 and 20
I
and all
mean,
this other stuff. So
it depends on your service.
yeah, absolutely. Because you know, if I'm waiting in the wind, my stomach is literally digesting my own organs. You know what I mean? Because it's you know, I'm waiting to order my food. I ain't get my food yet, and when I get it, it's cold because it was sitting in the window. That's that right there. That's bad service. So I can't wait to leave you the smallest amount possible. And then
I mean, if
on
I
top
feel
of
you
that,
gave
when
me
I'm
bad
eating, you don't
service, I
check
ain't
on me.
leaving you. I ain't leaving. I don't like when
Yeah,
you go to these regular stores and you just order your food and then they be like, when you pay it, be asked for a tip. Like you didn't even do nothing and you want a tip.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
You don't get
We
no service.
we got some spots though over here where the gratuity is actually in the bill, so you
So
don't
that's
have
how it
to
is at the
manually.
hibachi spot over here. It's like that. But they got a big sign when you walk in telling you it's 20% added to it.
Okay, that way you can't sue them for you know
Nah, because most people where I
theft or
give good
anything.
tips, because most of them, you know, they don't get paid minimum wage working there. They be getting like $4 an hour and shit.
Because they working for their tips.
Yeah.
You know,
So that's why I always try to give like a good tip.
and you should feel the same way about like you know Grubhub, Uber Eats. It's the same thing. You working for your tips.
No, yeah, them working for it because some of them they be trying to overcharge. And I feel like Uber and all them and Grubhub is scamming them people because how you charging me delivery fee and yet you ain't giving them none. I always give a tip with that joint, but I just feel like, you know, Cause I went there when they see my name. Cause I only really use it when I'm in New York. I went there when they see my name, they jumping to deliver my joint. I had one dude came so quick. I was like, yes. I think I might have almost damn near tipped him as much as I paid for the food. I was starving too.
Yeah. He came when you needed him. That's a fact.
Cause you know they be on them scooters. They be on them scooters and bikes in New York. Yeah. So that's why like he came quick because I'm pretty sure he followed no traffic laws.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm out there, I'm always on edge. So as soon as I hear one of them, I'm always on point. Cause
listen, man, I want my Drago joint. If they die, they die. Cause they be on them electric ones. You don't even hear that joint. Especially in the Bronx, they don't give two flying F's, man. So I do be on the edge because I wouldn't want to hit no kids, even though it be some grown idiots on them joint.
PSA for anybody that likes.
Now this is right here. If I was to go to anywhere she work at, she wouldn't get a tip, man. She'd get a verbal tip. But listen to this.
This is a PSA for anybody that likes to pay for the group tab and act like a baller. Don't pay the fucking tab if you can't tip accordingly. I'm like, okay, so are we splitting the check? How are we doing this? He's like, oh, no, I'll take it. Everyone's like, oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah, I got it. $50 and you leave $5?
yeah, that's not even. It's like 2%.
And they give you refills and you didn't even ask. Fuck off.
Now, see, this is the problem. It's the problem with that entitled shit because it's $50 and he said a group. So what they took a couple of shots, 2 shots, you know what I mean? And I'm supposed to pay you what, $20 off of 50? That makes no damn sense. $5 is the 10%.
I'll give them 10 if the service is good.
Bro, you hand me 4 shots probably. How much service are you giving with that?
I'm saying, well,
it's $50 for a group. How much service you did? You just bought the drink there. You ain't do no tricks. You ain't do nothing.
I'm saying, she didn't specify if they had wings, right?
It was just $50, so that couldn't have been that much. Whatever it is, it wasn't that much, bro.
Shit.
When I go to wing night, my bill could be anywhere between $12, and if I'm taking some home for the kids, $30. I usually leave like a $5 tip. It all depends on what's going on. The service was great, I might leave a little more. If it's the holidays, I leave a lot. I leave a lot more when it's the holidays to help out.
So it's like basically the higher the bill, the larger the tip. So on 30, you can leave it like 5. Ain't nothing.
I mean, nowadays at the bottom of the receipt, it tells you the percentages.
Yeah, they started putting those in.
I be wanting my drink to be even. You know.
As a tough.
If it's a $10.50, I'm going to pay you $4.50 to make it 15. You know.
Give you some change to take home with you.
But some people be entitled. Give good service, man. And then you so damn stupid, you gonna make a video talking about that. Somebody see that shit and just don't come to your restaurant or your bar at all.
Yeah, or they gonna skip over you. They'll be like, excuse me, can I be seated in somebody else's section?
Oh, I did that before.
Do that.
Yo,
there you go.
I don't know if YouTube gonna let me show this joint, but this joint had me at work in stitches, bro. This is one of the best fights I've seen all year. Hold on. I was trying to send that joint to my laptop, but my daughter is obviously up because I hit her daggone phone to go to it by mistake.
Heck, you got fighting Sexy Red versus Sukihana?
Dude, man, I don't know how he lost to this dude. That's the maybe that shit was how he lost to. But this joint is like inspirational. Some real.
Well, Peter, this is an interesting street fight here. One kid with legs, the other one no fucking legs. Let's go. What is happening here? Oh my goodness. He is ripping off his fucking legs, and he's going to try and fuck him up, Peter, with no legs. Let's see how the fight continues. Oh boy, they're back at it. He's crawling towards his opponent, getting the distance on the right side. You know, Peter, you gotta love this. He's big left hook misses, excuse me. Big right hook misses. This kid has got speed. And what I like, Peter, is see how low he's staying to the ground. And look at he's going, come on, motherfucker. You want to fuck with me? I don't even have fucking legs. And I will fuck you up. Here they go at it again. Guy with no legs gets close, grabs him. He fucking grabs him. And he beats the fuck out of him. This kid's the man.
Ooh. How the hell did...
Well, Peter, this is an interesting street fight here. One kid
so
with
nice,
legs,
gotta watch
the
it
other
twice.
One, no fucking legs. Let's go. What is happening here? Oh my goodness! He is ripping off his fucking legs, and he's gonna try and fuck him up, Peter, with no legs. Let's see how the fight continues. Oh boy, they're back at it. He's crawling towards his opponent, getting the distance on the right side. You know, Peter, you gotta love this. He's big left hook misses, excuse me. Big right hook misses. This kid has got speed. And what I like, Peter, is see how low he's staying to the ground. And look at he's going, come on, motherfucker. You want to fuck with me? I don't even have fucking legs. And I will fuck you up. Here they go at it again. Guy with no legs gets close, grabs him. He fucking grabs him. And he beats the fuck out of him. This kid's the man.
Oh, man.
Bro, that looked like when Marcus got his ass whooped.
That should have been viral. Oh, man. Why you did that, man? Come on, man.
I don't know what's funnier, the fight or dude with the commentary. My favorite part, he rips his fucking legs off. He said, come here, motherfucker. Damn, Miami. Jimmy Butler got to go get an MRI. I'm about to put my life savings on the Knicks to beat the 76ers, man. Hopefully I ain't got to move in with you afterwards.
Yeah. So you putting your money on them?
But boy, if I hit, woo!
What's that, FanDuel?
Man, I be feeling like FanDuel be robbing you, man.
They say you could, how does it go?
Man, I do them parlays.
Like you can pull your bet before it's over.
They would invalidate your bet too. You'd be like, yes, I won. They'd be like, your ticket was invalid. What?
Yeah, they're making tweaks to it as they go along. But I don't know. I don't know too much about the sports these days to even try to play that.
Me too. That's why I'm gonna be putting my money on that. I like the old school win or lose. They be like, you gotta bet how many
you're gonna have 30 points before
shots.
Third quarter.
Some cats, I take that bet because I know they shooters. Or I know they be like it's realistic. So I take those bets. Some cats, that shit is just not realistic. So I'm like, I ain't setting myself up for the okie doke.
Yeah, trying to set me up to fail.
I ain't gonna lie though. I know, and I'm not even saying that because I'm a Knicks fan. I know they're gonna smoke the 76ers, bro. And I didn't even see the score they last game. They only won by 1 point against the fucking Heat, and Jimmy Butler's hurt. We're gonna smoke them. We gonna smoke their boots. Let me see what Joel Embiid had. We gonna smoke their boots. I feel good. I haven't bet my life savings, but I might bet a couple of racks on it.
It's shoot 1 point. That joint make you feel some type of way. You like, oh,
They
I
was
would have
down
just.
too. Yeah, they smoked
That was a good
second
game,
quarter.
bro.
That first half, they terrible. We just gotta be disciplined. What did Joel Embiid have?
That's good. That was a good game.
Embiid only had 23 points, and they talk about he had a big game. I want all the smoke. Only team in the NBA I think is like on the East Coast. Only team I say we got to worry about is Boston. But I think Denver gonna win it all. If they make it to the finals for them, they gonna take it again. Jokic is just awesome. OKC
Who had it
though
last year?
Denver
Nuggets.
by a landslide. This dude is averaging like triple doubles, bro, and he ain't even athletic.
I'm from the era where the Bulls had it for like
Bulls ain't win shit since '97.
4 or 5 years in a row.
They ain't win shit since '97.
They ain't win nothing since Jordan left. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That was a star player. I remember Jordan when he came back, he was in baseball. I think his jersey's 48, something like that.
He was terrible at baseball, bro. It was 45.
Yeah.
I got them sneakers
45,
upstairs
yeah.
to Space Jam. Terrible, bro. I don't even know if you could say he played baseball. Man. He was one step up from Little League. Terrible.
Yeah. Bo was better at, you know what I mean? Different
Bo was
things.
nice, bro. Bo was on everything. Bo Jackson.
Bo knows this and Bo knows that, but Bo don't
But
know
Bo
Jack.
know Jack because Bo can't rap.
Yeah, that's the era I'm from, man. It was original. But when he came back, I remember Jordan came back to ball
and won the championship.
He was kind of like in the beginning, he was a little rough. You know what I'm saying? He
You
was
talk about they
he
won
had
that
it.
year. They think they won like 72-10.
Yeah, he had to play a few games, and then he got, he got back to it. You know what I'm saying? It was that beginning patch. He was like,
Anytime
"Damn,
he
I
was
don't know about
bad,
it no more."
anytime he was bad, it was when he was on, and he wasn't even bad. Only time he slowed down is when he was on what you call it, the Wizards. He still was averaging like 20.
Yeah,
Jordan is a beast, bro. Jordan's way better than LeBron, bro. Way better. Jordan literally stopped a generation from winning championships. LeBron ain't stopped nobody.
Mm.
LeBron ain't stopped nobody. LeBron won't even take the last shot. The closest thing to Jordan we had was Kobe.
Kobe.
I was just reading
Kobe
some
was nice
stats.
getting to the rim.
Kobe will shoot 1,000 times and be 0 for fucking 1,000. He ain't gonna stop. His mentality is I can make it that 1,001 time. But Kobe, like they said, his work ethic was ridiculous. Like that's all he cared about was getting better. He was obsessed with being successful. I respect this right, and like the difference with Kobe is you could take his mindset and to apply it to any aspect of life. Like he was the true definition, even though he had phenomenal talent, he also believed that hard work beats talent all the time. So he's gonna outwork you. So he's gonna have his natural talent God gave him, and then he's gonna outwork you on top of that.
I respect that. Need more mentors, you know what I mean, in the communities like that.
It's a lot out there. A lot of, I'm about to start a non.
You gotta find it.
Nah, they out here, bro. Like we do that shit all the time.
Oh, out there?
Yeah, all the time. Like
That's
military, I done got an award for that shit and everything.
That's good. At least I got that going over there, you know.
Yeah, it's just out here. They ain't advertised like that.
We needed to be everywhere like it's a norm. That's when we could really start you know, getting our culture, you know what I mean, looking like, you know, like they going somewhere instead of, you know, what it's been, or what TV portrays it to be. Because when you look at all these shows, these you know, growing up hip hop and all this other,
I never seen
gives
that,
you it gives you all that false narrative on what melanated people are like, which that's far from the truth. Gotta remember, ignorance is a mindset.
I don't lie. I live in the suburbs now, so it's a whole different
dynamic. Correct. You know, they live by different rules out there. You know, it's cleaner. You know, nobody's just, you know, eating some McDonald's and then throwing it out the car.
Oh, they doing that shit. They doing that shit.
Oh,
It
they
just
doing
ain't.
that.
So my side of town, it ain't like that. But you gotta remember, you could tell the difference of people that rent and people that own, because when you rent, you know what I mean, that's a lot of stuff you paying them extra money not to have to deal with that. When you own, you the landlord, you gotta clean up all that stuff. You gotta maintain everything. So it's a different. But they put up some apartments over here, not like right by me, but within a mile, and you see the difference. It's a total difference, bro. You know that my Ring camera, everybody be on there crying and shit, and I be looking at different people's shit where they like robbing.
Oh yeah, the crime.
But you know, out here, everybody got a gun.
Yeah, it's a red state.
So you run into Democrat run this shit the last time. Yeah. Even when Obama won, that was the first time a Democrat won this state.
That's interesting. So I mean, I think they still left some other pre-existing laws in place as far as that goes. You know what I mean?
I might lose a lot of subscribers, but I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat at all.
You know what? When I started realizing like there's a it's almost like there's a bias on the you know what I mean, voting itself. You have to be Republican or Democrat for somebody to take you serious. And I think
I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Republican either. If anything, I guess I'll be an independent. Like I just feel like
that's what I'm saying.
Both of them,
all
of them politicians ain't shit.
I'll see somebody who's independent that makes more sense than the Democrat and the Republican, but he'll get looked over because he wasn't none of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right wing, left wing is on the same bird, bro.
Same bird.
But I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to certain stuff, whoever's gonna cut my taxes and raise my pay, I'm gonna vote for my interests.
That's
a lot of cats vote against their interests, man. They Republicans and Democrats because fucking they great granddaddy or grandmama. Well, women couldn't even vote back then. They was that, so now they just inherit that shit. You know, I'm voting for the best things. Like I'm like when people feel to realize you need to vote at your local government and take control at that local government. Like we pay attention to the presidential elections, but they don't pay attention to the Senate election. They don't pay attention to the mayor.
Right at home.
They don't pay attention to the city councils. I go to all that shit now because I'm paying so much in fucking property taxes. And since I done bought this house, my property taxes done doubled. I'm concerned about all that shit. I feel like you should be showing me a detailed spending plan on what you doing with my money.
Yeah.
Like somebody knocked on my door before my daughter was old enough to go to school, and they was telling me on school board, and I didn't understand at the time. I'm like, I don't got a school age kid that go. And he's like, nah, you paying property taxes, like that stuff you need to be concerned. And now that my daughter's in school, I'm like so, you know, but both my younger kids as in, you know, public school here. But that was part of the reason when you buy a house, you buy it in a nice area so you can send them to the local schools and stuff, and they get the same quality education. But like we vote against our own interests. The best thing that we the people, whether you black, white, or anything, you gotta hold your vote hostage. The biggest lie they told us is that our vote don't count. If it didn't count, they wouldn't do everything they do to try to suppress that shit. You know? What we need to do is like how they did, like the mafia and Capone and all them back in the day. They used to hold the vote hostage. People get there, get to the polls by, hey, we not sending people to the polls unless you giving this, and that in our communities. You want to give us this, and that? Now we'll go vote for it. If not, we're going to go to whoever that's going to give us what we need to.
I mean, you got to think about it though. What are politicians known for? Putting you to sleep.
Being funky ass liars.
They rock you to sleep. They'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They'll treat you like you the female.
Who, Obama?
Female falls in love with what she is.
I mean, Obama didn't lie though. Obama didn't lie. He promised change. He never said if it was going to be good change.
I get that to him. I get that to him.
Biden old ass. I don't know what the fuck he do. It should be an age limit on being a president. You know, like it's a minimum age you can be. If you just think about it, I wouldn't want an 80-something-year-old driving a car around me. Why are we letting them drive the country?
Good. Yes, that's a good point. I agree. You gotta have your marbles. You need to be able to take a test that shows that you have your marbles in order to even.
A lot of shit, and I don't think the Supreme Court or Senate should be no lifetime billet, man. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. You stay in Congress until you die. Like that's so
need fresh blood in there, man.
Yeah, so just imagine
a mixture. You know what I mean? Have a mixture. Have, you know, the balance of young and old. You know, because you know sometimes it'd be crazy with the thinking of fucking this new age generation. You know, like we can't have.
It blows
like,
my mind that the same rules that Congress passes in these bills are not the rules that they have to live by.
Let's keep it real though. I don't know if you know about old girl that's up in that suburb of Chicago that's the mayor. She up there trying to run that shit like Nino Brown, bro.
I don't know the new person. I remember like
Tiffany.
Oh, Henyard? No, that's not her.
Yeah, Tiffany Henyard. She up
That's
here
Chicago,
fucking, yeah, it's like right on the outskirts, you know, like the county of Chicago. They just they indicted some of her staff.
Yeah, her top. I was reading about that earlier.
Yeah, this chick charging up. She done blew like $7 million or some shit like that, some crazy ass price, making us look bad.
Hey, that woman, she's unpredictable. You know,
she predictable. She did some straight up, and I hate to say this word, some niggerish shit, man.
Yo, they showed the footage about when the trustee house got shot up.
What?
Yeah, there was a trustee's house who got shot up. And it was on the the little ring bell camera. Seen the car
I heard about that.
Got back in the car, just drove off. So I'm like, all right, you shooting up a house. So clearly you had a mission and plan. Like that wasn't by chance. That was
but there's no telling what any of these fools is into, because that's like too obvious, you know?
Yeah.
Never what you really think it is.
And it just happened to be a trustee that disagreed with
I mean, all of them disagree with her, so you still can't narrow it down. That's like we had this guy at work, one of my homeboys, another chief, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, he's an asshole. Like gotta like discipline one of my sailors, I will run it past him. If he agree with me, I'll be like, all right, I'm going too hard. Let me find a different approach.
Okay.
Bro, he pissed them on so bad when he was on deployment the last time. Like they made a Grindr account for him.
Grindr account?
Yeah, I didn't know what Grindr was, but they told me it's like a LGBTQ joint, but like
Oh,
Tinder, but LGBT. And they put them on there. I thought that shit was funny as hell. I was like, damn, who would do that? And my whole boy was like, shit, I know 235 people that got a reason to want to do that shit. Cause like the whole damn command can't stand him.
oh man.
They just kept fucking with him. They left a bag of dildos in his locker and shit. Like they was just fucking with him. Pretty funny though. He be cracking me up.
That's. I'm sure he takes it all with a grain of salt.
Bro, he's a professional asshole.
That's what I'm saying. He takes it all with a grain of salt.
Like I remember he was with me when I got hit by the car. But I remember when he checked out, cause my homeboy that I usually check out when he transferred, and I'm like, man, I gotta check out it. And I tell you, he's a professional asshole, so I just knew we was gonna bump heads. I'm like, me and this dude gonna fight. I already know we're gonna fight. Me and him got along perfect, no problems whatsoever. I got along with him better than I got along with the other cats. I mean, I got along with them too, no problem. They just was into doing shit that I wasn't into. They want to jump off of cliffs and shit. I'm like, I'm not doing that dumb shit.
Yeah.
And it was like some shit they found on YouTube. We was in Italy. Was we in Italy? We was in France. And I'm thinking it's like some organized shit. Like go somewhere you pay and it's like, I'm like, they probably got a tiki bar while y'all do this crazy shit. I'll fucking sit there and I drink, chill, whatever. That shit, we took a bus, we took a train to the last stop, to another train to the last stop, to a bus to a last stop, then for the walk 45 minutes. I was like, I'm not doing. I looked at that shit. I look back, I like, yo, I'll meet y'all back by the room. I'm getting back on this bus. I'll be at the mall on the Wi-Fi.
It sounded like y'all was like damn near at the edge of the country.
So they went and there was some cliff. When they showed me the video, I'm like, I wasn't doing that. They jumped, they rescue swimming, so I could see them do it, but they was literally jumping off some cliff in the middle of nowhere, and a bunch of other idiots was meeting up to do that.
Well, I hope they brought a selfie stick with them. Save it.
I don't know, but like I said, I could see them doing it because that literally their job in the Navy is to be rescue swimmers. So we know they good at what they do. The rest of these guys, not me. I could swim to survive some regular shit, you know, some recreational swimming, you know.
Yeah.
But still, I just don't consider that fun either to be jumping off some damn cliff. I done told you I don't even like roller coasters. When we was at Great Wolf, I told you, man, baby girl had me on all them stuff. We got on that shit that take you outside the building and slow your ass, that tornado shit. That shit had me screaming. She wound up getting me on it 4 more times, but at that first time when I didn't know what to expect,
yeah, that was
all you heard was oh
let me
shit,
drop.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, because that was the crazy part.
And your back was going down, right?
No, my back wasn't. No? Since I was the heaviest, because I'm like, right, I lost weight, so right now I'm like 215, 218. But then, a month ago, I probably was like 230, 240. And Harris is probably like 70 pounds. So she was like, it's me and her. She was on the other end, but it did spin me around. But when it showed the drop, all I seen was her go like this. I was like, and then I'm thinking like, you know, it's gonna go on a slope like the other ones we got on it.
You probably thought you was gonna flip off of that.
I was holding on tight because I'm like, I feel like it don't even got you in it, like
right when you dropping.
Bro, when I joint dropped and then I couldn't see, like she like disappeared, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh nah, not my baby girl. I looked and I like it was a straight drop. I was like, oh shit. And that shit dropped, but then it fly you right back up.
Yep.
And then it, you know, water splat.
Yeah,
I like, oh,
you do.
Yeah, like, oh shit,
like that.
Oh shit. But then after that, you know, she's like, let's go again. We did that shit like 3, 4.
Yeah.
After I knew what to expect.
Up there too.
Yeah, that was the worst part after a while was the steps.
Got your cardio in while you was up there.
Answering text messages and stuff. But But then the way they got it at Great Wolf too is like two different ones. Because the other one we got on that shit was weak. It's funny when we talk to. Yeah, we was in the tube, but you know the one that was, I think like 8 people could get in that joint. That shit wasn't that.
Yeah, it's like shaped like an 8 or something like that.
No, that's like the one we was in. We did that one too. We did like every ride they had there.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
don't do the
them-
solo joints though. I don't really like those.
I think I did everything with her. Nah, I ain't even know they got no shit like that.
Yeah,
I know
they
they
drop
do
the
got-
floor out on you and you just.
Oh hell no, I ain't doing that. Hell no.
Yeah, I was straight on that.
When I get back from school, we gonna go to a couple of spots. We probably do Grey Wolf again. I told her we'd go because the last time we was there for 2 days, but I told her we'd probably go for like 3-4 days. But I told you that shit's only like 40 minutes from the house.
Well, that's
I drop
good.
out of all the time when I'm going to like. I just want to go to the Reebok store, Nike outlet. I drop at. I told her I was like I'd rather do that joint for like 3 days at least, so that we can.
Yeah, that's good though. It's that's relatively close because I gotta go a whole 2
I like-
hours.
Oh nah, you got like 4 or 5 amusement parks right here. Nothing special. Busch Gardens right there, Water Country. They got some drink called Ocean Breeze and Virginia Beach right there. And then we got the beach in Norfolk. Beach right here in Hampton. There's beaches all over.
Yep.
I don't be caring for that water. I'll be seeing that how dirty that water. What else we got right? You know they just put a casino over here. That's on my damn property. Well, they told us that they made so much money off the casino that property taxes don't have to go up this year. I still feel like my shit went up when I was looking at my tax file and trying to taxes. And then it definitely went up over $1,000.
Yeah, it brings something to the community.
What else? Go by. We got some race car shit. We got that skydiving bullshit you want to do. That shit like 15 minutes from here.
Yeah, I'm not too far from the indoor skydiving.
Oh, I might do that, but I ain't doing where I'm actually getting in a plane and jumping out of a perfectly fine plane.
Yeah. It's close to White Plains. It's closer to White Plains, but
White Plains, what? New York?
yeah, it's not too.
How far you is from White Plains? Well, like an hour, 2 hours?
At least an hour. I know
So
it's
you're
close.
not that far.
It's closer than the Bronx.
The White Plains to the Bronx is only like 15, 20 minutes. No, that's what my process is.
Because what's that? I think it's
stayed
called
there
the
for like the Galleria.
is that the Sawmill Parkway?
Yeah, the Sawmill Parkway.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I hate all them shits up that way because it's narrow as hell.
Yeah. I remember it was an accident on that joint, man.
I did a party in Connecticut at my son's birthday last year. I think it was last year. I ain't been home that long, but it feel like I've been home. It's some trampoline park up in Connecticut. Then we did
There's a few of them.
I don't know. I know I followed the navigation. I went like that way. I took forever to get there. My mom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a few of them because
I like drove into Connecticut, back out of Connecticut into New York, back into Connecticut.
Yeah. I know exactly the way you took because it do the same
Coming
thing.
back, it was quicker for me to just I followed the navigation.
I did not get that to save my life, and I was just going straight. Like, yo, kind of voodoo shit they doing.
So how far Ride Playland is from you?
So Ride Playland,
that got to be close. How far is Stanford to you? Because Stanford from the Bronx is a half an hour.
All right,
Stanford.
Well, that depends on traffic or no traffic.
No traffic is like a half an hour.
No traffic.
I just take 95
like,
straight up.
No traffic is like anywhere from 45 to 50 minutes.
I tell you, I used to go to every time I came to New York, I go up there to my cousin's house and we used to go to LA Fitness. I used to do the same shit. By the time I'm visiting, they give me a free pass. Or I come in and act like I go there every day. Be like, hey, what up? How you doing, man? Buy something to drink, like a smoothie or something, then go work out.
Yeah, see, because there's not too many places to park. I gotta park in the garage if I go out there.
My cousin, his joint got the valet parking at his house.
I would always work out there. You know,
He lived by the mall. Where the mall is at right there.
basically is a Target.
Hmm?
You see a Target over there?
I don't think Target's that far. I'm gonna see. But his building is a nice ass building. That shit's like 40 floors. They got like 2 restaurants in that shit, 2 gyms, concierge service,
I'm trying to
valet.
think, where is that? How far is that from Trump Park Tower?
This shit is look like Trump Park, like Trump
Yeah,
Towers.
because Trump Park Tower got 2 floors per spot. Like
we could barbecue on his joint, but it's like we up on like the 10th floor, but it's still like greenery that they made. You could overlook the city. It's not far from that shit. Not the Jerry Springer show. What's the other dude that was his bodyguard?
Wilkos.
Yeah, it's not far from it. It's like 5 minutes.
Steve
Like down the
Wilkos.
hill is up there.
What's over there?
CVS is by that joint. It's like a little like I don't know. It's what's that like? I got a couple of cousins that live up there actually. I got another cousin. She got a house, like a regular house there. And kids. We used to do Thanksgiving there. I just hate doing Thanksgiving up there because I'd be like, God damn, I drove all the way up to New York. Then I got to drive all the way up to Connecticut.
Yeah, it hits different when you're spending the night or something.
I don't
or
be
you
spending the
staying-
night. I be the designated driver, so I got to do that. Then I got to hear my mom's tell me stories from 1972, you know?
The prequel to your birth.
Yeah. But
Hey.
like I like spending time with my family. But then my cousin, she lived right like ones that used to live in Mount Vernon, they moved. It's still there near Mount Vernon. They just moved to the Bronx, like, but literally across the street from Mount Vernon.
Mm.
So I, meet up.
So yeah, they close it to the train station. Make a long story short, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, because you could walk to 241st from the back way.
I just know where they used to live. Man, that was a true.
I mean, it ain't that much, but you ain't been to you probably walk to the 5 train, but you ain't been to Mount Vernon. Wow, that shit looks terrible. Like a bomb went off in that shit. Shout out to everybody from Mount Vernon. But
Yeah, shout out to Mount Vernon. Doing your thing. Shoot, I might get a car from out there. I don't know.
White Plains is trash though. White Plains is nice. It's tiny. White Plains probably like 2 miles. Thinking you in White Plains, you're not even in White Plains anymore. You're in Greensboro.
Yeah,
or you in
what did I used
Scarsdale.
to do over there? Scarsdale. Oh yeah, I was out there.
That's where my pops used to live, but he used to say Mount Vernon, but literally he was on the borderline of Mount Vernon and not Mount Vernon, White Plains and Scarsdale.
Yeah, because I went out there. We used to service the HVAC units on top of CVS.
I'm mad they took away Walmart from there. You know what grinds
I
my
never
gear?
knew
That Walmart don't got fucking Apple Pay. They don't got the tap at all.
Oh, so I guess they saving money by not having it, I suppose.
It's the same shit. I gotta stick my card in there. Let's say if I'm running real quick, like early, I'm cutting the grass. I'm like, you know what? I want to go grab something real quick from Walmart. I gotta go back in the house, get my wallet on that. When I could have just jumped in the car, went there, tapped my phone on my watch, pay for it. They don't even got it.
That's what I'm getting at. It's like, why wouldn't you have that technology?
And you
If
one of
it
the
was
biggest
convenient.
stores. Nah, they just stupid, man. They getting over on people too. Cause I'm waiting for my W-2 from Walmart. Cause since I gotta ring up my own bags, they need to be paying me. Since I'm a cashier too, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure you're saving them receipts for all them bags you had to buy.
So they don't charge us for bags out here. Not like New
That's
York.
good.
New York got them stupid paper straws and all that shit. I be
Well,
bringing
that's the thing,
straws
they-
with me.
I know out here they charge you for plastic, but they don't charge you for the paper.
They don't
That's
charge
what
you
it
for the bags at all unless you want the reusable bags.
Yeah. Because I don't know if y'all got a Trader Joe's out there.
Of course, they got a Trader Joe's out here. We got
okay. Hey, you, you South, so they got a lot of their own kind of chains.
And we
down
got all these
we ain't got no Wawa up here.
got Wawas everywhere. I got a
Yeah,
Wawa down the street. The biggest store they got, I feel, on every corner is Food Lion. I got like 2 of them joints right by me. Like I'm in between 2 of them. Got Food Lion, my favorite store, Kroger's, Harris Teeter, Waitman's. They putting Publix out here. Got like 2 right now.
I know the liquor down there is $2 cheaper than up here.
That's just the same price.
Well, as far as
Unless
up
y'all
here,
over in New York, it's cheaper. You go to them fake liquor warehouses.
Oh,
some shit on base. On base, it used to be cheaper, but it ain't cheaper now. That's just the same price.
I mean, you got the Black Label hookup, then we good money.
What
You know what I'm saying?
What Black Label?
That's
What's
how I
Black
know.
Label?
Basically, like some knockoff. Like it's like, you know, I mean, the real deal, but it's not named. It's no name. That's basically a Black Label.
Oh, nah, they ain't got
It's
that.
Black
They ain't
Label
win.
Henny.
Like this ain't really this ain't really the South though. This is whatever day of the week. Virginia, basically where I live, everybody's from somewhere else.
Oh, okay. So it's not like real Southern roots where you at because everybody's imported.
I
from
guess
somewhere
this
else.
will be like more like a city area, Virginia Beach, Hampton Road. There, more city area. It ain't rural at all.
So it's looking like a tourist
Nothing-
area over there.
Not really. Like me personally, I wouldn't be like I'm gonna go on vacation to Virginia Beach. Fuck no. I don't see what's special about that shit at all.
I work with some
Look,
partners.
you gonna
They
go to
went
the
out
aquarium. It's colleges over here, and even where the colleges is at, that shit like Norfolk State, that shit's in the hood. That's just across the street from the projects.
there. Yeah, I remember.
Norfolk
What is
State.
it? Where I
ODU
stay?
is nice,
I
but
stay
that's
in
just 2
Suffolk.
blocks away from the hood. Yeah, that's where I stay at.
Okay.
Like North Suffolk, around the borderline.
I forget. Like I said, it was. I just remember it was like right off the highway, and there was a McDonald's over there.
That sound like down the street from me.
Yeah.
All right, when you get off the
Might have been.
highway, it's McDonald's right there.
I remember.
Now
when
it's
I lived in the
mashed up. It's
projects.
Chick-fil-A. It ain't no projects over there. Chick-fil-A,
I remember,
Walmart.
Well, you
Couple
said
of stores.
you stayed in Suffolk, right? Not Norfolk.
I'm on the borderline.
Oh,
Suffolk
yeah.
and Portsmouth. I'm on the Portsmouth side, but like if I go to the store, I gotta go to Suffolk. Literally it's 2 minutes away. Or Chesapeake. I'm like really on the edge of all of them. And I work in
yeah.
Norfolk.
I heard of that.
Yeah, I'm stationed in Norfolk.
It's been a while, man. I gotta come back out there.
Yeah, this shit is alright. Like I enjoy it. Like that's why I said even after I retire, I'm staying here and shit. Like I like it. It's cool, quiet. I don't see the buzz of Virginia Beach. It is stuff to do out of all the areas in Hampton Roads. Like they hate Newport News, but Newport News to me is 2 parts. Like if you in North Newport News closer, it got everything similar to Virginia Beach without the beach. But it got all of the same restaurants and all that shit. Virginia Beach is just the main attraction, you know?
Uh-huh.
But you gonna pay for that shit. Like I moved over here
Yeah.
because I lived in Virginia Beach, right in the heart of it for a while. But when it came to buying a house, it wasn't worth it. For
Said
me,
we got a whole
at
beach
the
over here.
time.
You paying for that?
It's
That's the
beaches all
attraction.
around it. I'm like 10 minutes from the beach.
Yeah.
So I would have bought one of the, like if I didn't get a house that was if I would have got one of the older houses, I could have been right on the water over there. Like, but I ain't want to be like on the water because every time you turn around, like they be having the flood warning, you gotta evacuate. And all that.
Yeah, that's why I never wanted to live so close to the shore.
Like they got zones out here. Like I'm like my backyard, like the back of my backyard is in one zone. But I ain't in the. I get Like if it floods here, it really flooded, like some apocalyptic shit. But you could go down the block and that shit's underwater when it rained too hard. Like out here floods a lot.
Below sea level.
Yeah, you'd think they fucking have better drainage system. That same thing, like the last couple of years, it ain't snow, but they deal with snow enough that they should know how to deal with it better. It drizzle, little flurries, they shutting down the city. That's the good part. When I used to be at work, they were like, "Oh, everybody got to go home."
Saying we ain't taking no chances. Send them home or keep them home.
I never heard of freezing rain till I came. You know, New York up north, like when I was stationed in Jersey, that shit could be 4 feet of snow. They'd be like, "We see you at work. Drive carefully." Out here,
you would have thought the only
if
thing
they
selling
get
is
a prediction of an inch of snow, they shutting the city down. Schools is getting let out early, and I think they even let them motherfuckers out early. Did they let them out early for the eclipse? I think it was raining, and they let them out with some bull. Cancel all after school activities.
They do it for rain. I know they probably miss mad days a year.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It depends on if they get a flood. Uh-oh, sound like your joint dying.
Yeah. And right in the middle of the live, and Jabba is telling me he was trying to update.
Oh, my joint saying I need to update the operating system. I'll probably do it. You know what I was watching that was actually pretty good? I'm gonna finish watching. You watch Fallout? It's on Amazon Prime. I never played the video game, but that shit had me. There's a couple of scenes that had me like, oh, like that shit is wild. Good show.
I seen the thumbnail. I never clicked on it. So if you're saying it's definitely
pretty good,
worth it.
If you into like sci-fi and stuff like that, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah. I mean, I watched The Matrix. I mean, it
ain't like that.
It had some.
It's kind of remind me of The Walking Dead with some of the stuff, just without the zombies, but it's that same kind of feel.
Okay.
Different storylines going on. It's a good show though. Pretty good. Pretty good.
What's that joint I was hearing about?
What?
Where it's like I think it's Western World. I think it was called.
Oh, I ain't seen that in years.
Robots versus the humans.
Yeah, but they don't know they robots. I only seen the first season. They ain't know they's robots till like the end. I seen the first season. I watched that when I was on deployment. I came home. I didn't watch it no more. That was a decent show. It was a decent show, but it ain't. When I started watching the second season, it ain't really hold my attention. And I like sci-fi stuff. Like Upload is a pretty good show. Like Amazon got a couple of good shows. You seen Upload before?
I haven't even heard of that.
Oh, Upload is like this. So you know how like you got the apps on your phone and you gotta buy shit to play. It's kind of like watching my kids play like Roblox and joint. So when you die, instead of you or unalive for YouTube, instead of you like, they can upload your consciousness into like an avatar, like you're gonna be like not the internet, but like another, like a virtual world.
Okay.
You can live on forever in that virtual world. And like your family and stuff could come visit you there. Like they'll put on like a VR headset type of deal and they come visit you in it. But it all goes off of how much money you got. Like your food, your clothes, everything. It's like The Sims pretty much. But with people's actual souls, they consciousness be raising. And it's a good plot
took it
though.
Back on the bro. You said The Sims.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Not too many people know
It's not
about
like
that.
you gotta buy a joint. You gotta buy food, buy clothes, or something. Like it's a good joint. It's a good joint to like do reviews. So like it's 3 seasons. They just finished the 3rd season. It's an Amazon show. I enjoyed it. I started watching it on deployment. One of the dudes was telling me about it, one of the other chiefs, and then I watched it. They had the first 2 seasons out there, then I caught the newest season. Pretty good. That's good. You ever seen Reacher? They just finished the 2nd season a couple of months ago. That's pretty good.
I never actually sat to watch it.
It's like about the joint, like the movie, but after they did the show, they need to do the movie over. Like Tom Cruise is too small to play the Reacher. Like the guy who they got on that dude's humongous, man. No Diddy, but he they get busy in that joint. That's a good show. Jack Reacher was pretty good too, but Reacher, that dude, they get busy. That's a great show. Great show. And I'm an avid Walking Dead fan, so you know I like the ones who live. I hope they get a second season or go or pivot with Rick is still in the show.
Where I left off with Walking Dead was when they cut Negan's throat.
Oh man, you missed a lot. Then
basically took him in,
locked
and
him
they
up.
took him in as one of their own.
No, they ain't take him in as one. They locked him up. They made the jail and locked Negan up.
But Negan, he was a force to be reckoned with because what he did to Glenn.
So answer the question: was Negan a bad guy, or wasn't he? I don't think Negan was a bad guy. I just think we seen it through a different lens, a different perspective. Because what was the difference between Rick and Negan?
Negan demonstrated a lot, and
so did Rick.
I feel like Rick was more of a reasonable. He dealt with more reason.
Bullshit. Remember what he did to the dudes from Terminus when he cut him up with the red machete? He bit the dude throat out.
I'm saying
Rick did all the same stuff that Negan did.
From Terminus, he was tripping though.
No different than Rick and Negan is the same person, bro. We just looking at it from different point of view, bro. Rick probably was worse than Negan. Think about it, bro. Why did Negan do all the stuff he did to Rick and them? Because they killed his people. All he did was retaliate. He ain't start none of that. Remember, they went to the outstation and killed everybody there. That's why he killed Glenn. That's what I'm saying. It depends on what outlook you look at it, on who's the bad guy. We just look at it as you know, Negan being the bad guy because we seeing it through Rick's eyes, you know, as him as the main character. But we flip it the other way around and see it from the Savior's point of view on that shit. Rick and them would be looked at in the same light how we look at them. So they did all the same shit, bro. Only difference is Rick wasn't making everybody else girl his wife. But other than that, they did the same joint. Rick was just as bad.
He said one was a jiggle and one was a straightforward guy.
5 subs off, bro. 5 subs to bring me to 442.
Yeah. Don't worry. There's more on the way. There's more on the way. I got some content I'm gonna start bringing more to the table. I was messing around on my phone earlier in the morning, trying to figure out because now that I be on the laptop, I forget how to work the phone, how to get to certain things. So it was like I was relearning how to do stuff. I'm gonna get back on this, man.
Yeah. That's what I was saying on my morning lives. That morning drive, I gotta get more invested in shit. You know, I was discouraged for a little minute, but I'm back on it, making different back.
Yeah, and I want to bounce this to both pages because a lot of times I'm always on the other one and not giving them both like equal attention. But
I mean, I want to do lives more often. I know, like late night, I know you work nights and I work days, but I notice early in the day is way more people on. And then do different shows, different. I'm not doing that celebrity gossip shit though.
I ain't touching no celebrities.
Some of them is corny. Huh?
Yeah, I think we got enough people doing it. It's going to start getting watered down. At some point, it's going to get old. But then again,
People just like watching car crashes.
There's a fan base for that. So it might not get old as we think.
I do want to do like we discussed where we start doing recaps and after the show, like let's say like if it's the Walking Dead or whatever, once it go off, we come on live and answer questions. People come up, we talk about that.
I dig that. Yeah, let's.
I love movies and shit. Like
put it in the plan.
I mean, I'm good after this because like literally Friday, my last day of being on sea duty. After that, I go to shore duty, then I retire. So for the next 3.5 years, I'm straight. I ain't going away. Anywhere I go will be land based. If they need me to teach.
Yeah, you're gonna be a land mammal.
Overseas, I will probably still go overseas, but it'll be me flying there, not me taking the ship there. And I'll be like an instructor status type stuff. Or I go over there and fix the IT shit or whatever, and then come back. Like my homeboy do it. He be going to Italy. He be going to all these places. He getting free vacations at this point. Yeah. Not even. He getting paid to go on vacation. They give him per diem.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't mind working while I'm looking at the ocean.
Shit, you know I do.
Nice view. No, you be on the ocean. I want to look at the ocean.
I think I showed you my joint in Greece, right?
Yeah,
that was like the cheapest hotel. No, I'm talking about the hotel when I was at. That was like the cheapest hotel.
Seen the outside. I ain't seen that.
In fact, my thumb is this now. So when a wind came by, but it was a couple of spots I should have just videos. I was at a couple of nice hotels. I used to feel like, I wanted to take my mind off of. I got videotape when I was in Gibraltar when we passed the Straits of Gibraltar. Oh man, Jimmy Butler messed up his MCL. That's yeah, I tore my MCL before. I tore my ACL, NCL, my meniscus. I ain't got a meniscus. Like I got 2 tears in my meniscus now.
I see they got the sports tape now. You basically, put it on your skin. It's supposed to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's some bullshit.
Take some pressure off the.
Probably do that. Probably take
injury.
Ain't nothing but a Band-Aid.
I don't know. I ain't read the directions though. You might have to
I'm
shave the
in
arm.
basketball player. Look, this the hotel. This is me taking this joint from my balcony. This was like the cheapest hotel. I think I was paying like 50 euros a night.
What's the picture of that in the pool?
Dolphin.
Was that a picture? Oh,
Dolphin. Crazy part is I hated this place. This probably one of the worst places I went on the plane.
if that's one of the worst places that look like that, then yeah, you definitely in the around the right people.
Croatia was nice. I like Croatia. I would want to go back now because we went during the pandemic, so it wasn't, you couldn't move around the way you wanted to. But it was nice. I stayed at a yacht
They got some
club.
things down there. Like, what do you do? They got tennis down there or something?
Nah, that's all part of the hotel.
Oh, that's just nothing but green for nothing.
Yeah, that's just all part, like, because the hotel's on the beach. The crazy joint is I didn't know how to cut the heat on, so I had like a kitchenette in there. I just boil you pots, like we was in the hood. I was like,
what is the weather like out there for the most part?
It all depends on what time of the year you go. Like, that shit wasn't cold, it wasn't hot. Like you could wear a sweatsuit. Like then that was New Year's. That was around New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. January.
Then I went back. Yeah, I went back March. It was warmer.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause I was in Croatia in February, Greece in March again. 'Cause I went to Greece twice. Then from there, Italy. We was in Trieste, then Naples, then France. Spain is off the fucking chain, bro.
I know the food
Thomas,
is
Spain.
on point.
Eat no fucking food. I mean, anywhere you go, it's the same shit. Like, oh, here,
Yeah, but it should be
McDonald's, all
authentic
that.
out there though.
Nigga, McDonald's is McDonald's. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to lie and say McDonald's. Now. They shit look like the picture out there. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, so we getting somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little,
Yeah.
a little better.
Let me take you to Taco Bell up here. Let me know if your
Just
taco
now.
look like that picture. Shit.
But some of them joints,
Need
like
more
Portugal, they McDonald's like sell like alcohol. Real alcohol, like beer. Like Italy, every store sold alcohol in that shit. Like fucking
I mean,
like even ice cream parlors, like they shit was like Miami and New York because it didn't close late. Like Naples, nothing. The best steak I ever had in my life was in Italy, and they said I joined by you weigh that shit. So we had I had a kilo of a steak, and I was like upset because I'm like, yo, I wanted it well done, but they gave it to me like medium rare. That shit was the best steak I ever had. So, best steak
yeah,
ever.
so you had to eat some blood.
Nah, it wasn't bleeding though, but it wasn't like it was a little pink, but it wasn't bleeding. It was good though. It was good.
Yeah, personally, I would rather my meat well done because I don't really like the red, but
Not no more. Not no more.
But
I
I-
used to be like that. No more leather steaks for me. I want it medium.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say that it'd be
medium.
rough to cut.
Yeah, I wanted medium, yo. That drink was melting in my mouth, bro. Pause.
Then the trick is cutting it at an angle. That's how you get through it.
Depends on if you it just depends, man. If they cook it right, that joint is sliced through that joint like butter, bro. Like butter, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
You mess with
show-
Texas Roadhouse.
that shit is literally I could walk to that shit from my house. It's alright. I've been there a couple of times. It's literally one right down the road. I pass that shit every day. Just about every day. All this shit is not picking
What you think
up.
about the country fried? They
I don't really eat country
steak and-
fried steak. I don't really eat that. Like I be eating the regular steak there. I don't even remember what I had the last time I was there.
Alright.
But that joint is like that's just dead near Applebee's, bro. They even got where you could pay at the table now, like Applebee's. Like I tell you, I don't like Applebee's. I will say that. That's probably one of the only restaurants that I'm like, I don't care for it. My kids like it, so I go there. But the Applebee's by me, we might need to just go somewhere else because I feel like I don't get proper service there. They sat us
So
down
that's
and
what
the
it
damn waitress
is.
wasn't even at work yet. And for the price, and the shit ain't taste good.
So it's definitely not the food. You saying it's a service for the most part.
It was everything. The food, the service, it didn't taste good at all. Like I go there because the kids want to go. Look at this joint. This is Pompeii.
Oh, that's indoors where they got the bodies, huh?
I don't know if this is where the bodies was at. I think this when you first come in that shit because you be walking. It was hot as shit too. I was sick of walking around. Nigga, my boy. Yeah, that's just outside walking around that shit. It was hot as hell. We was trying to find the bodies when we went there. We was trying to find the crazy joint is on Fallout they got a scene like that because you know I never played the game. You played the game Fallout?
I seen how would you
The crazy shit is I think I bought that shit before.
yeah,
I
you
just
know how
never
you could
played
like
it.
watch people playing the game. That's what I did.
Yeah, no, but I think I bought the game before, and then I'm thinking about that shit. Like years ago, I just never played it. See, I'm not I'm going through my phone about my ventures out there. Let's see. What else overseas? Some shit I was just partying. I wasn't even. And I got like videos of us like arguing out there. I got that video of me flying home though.
Yeah. I think I seen that.
Yeah, I think I went live on Facebook when I was flying back from deployment.
I think that's how I knew you was back. I was like, I seen a little bit of that. I'm like, okay. Some
Videos of me at the Knicks game. Can't even afford no tickets now. Not the same tickets that I had now. Them same tickets that we was sitting in when we was going last year. Them shits is like $3. Like I think I paid like between $300 to $500 for those seats. Now them shits is like a good $2,000 to sit that close.
Yeah, everything became valuable items.
Yeah, they started winning. I mean, I own stock in them though.
Facts. Yeah, you know. I'm about to get everything together because I know it's back to making the donuts later. Actually, I can say tomorrow because this day not over yet. We got 5 minutes. Back to making donuts tomorrow.
I didn't even realize it was. I don't know why I felt like it was later.
I think just because we started the live earlier. That's what that was about. You know what I mean? We don't normally start as early as we did, but you know what I'm saying? At some point when we you know, later on we get our schedules together, we can start doing something quick in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's a recap or something like that.
Yeah, when I go to school, man, like at my joint, I'm gonna be an hour behind you though. So
all right.
I'm gonna be on Central Time.
So when I'm up moving around,
yeah, but they had me the way they told me, like I'm only gonna be in school for like 4 hours a day. Like I go in, be in there, then I'm out. My boy was like, yo, you could be at the beach by 12.
12. Mm-hmm. All right, so I remember that. Either way, by the time I'll hit you, it'll be like afternoon because I know you're not even ready to do the live in the morning. That could be like something, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy. It could be like, 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, today that's what I did. I think I did like 25. I did my drive to work.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, okay. I literally just looking at that while we was here on live.
That's what I'm saying. The main day that my neighborhood is going crazy is the 4th of July. Like I wanted to be home for that, but I don't graduate to the day after. My neighbor, I was trying to outdo him, man. This dude be having like Macy Day parade fireworks, man. I was trying to outdo him this year, but I got his ass next year. I'm trying to stop him. Buy like fucking I watch. Watch. He been fucking tearing his neighborhood up. I don't even know. I don't think he lived at the house when I first got here, but he been doing that joint for a good at least 7-8 years now.
So he's a staple in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that whole cul-de-sac. I got my joint. Oh man, my joint was terrible, bro. I paid. Yo, that joint was funny because the kids was like, "That's it." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it made it like those. What does he call it? Them snap pops, snap crackle.
Bro,
pops.
that's what it was. One step up from that. It was like I could have held that joint in my hand.
Yeah, it's like a 6x9 speaker versus a 15. It was a slaughter. But yeah, I'm gonna get it together so I could wake up nice and fresh. You know what I'm
You
saying?
work in the morning? Back to night.
Nah, not in I got some running around to do because you know what I mean. I want to look at a couple cars before.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
go
I
in.
just shout out to everybody that made it possible. 442,006 subscribers. Uncle Mo TV.
It's a big deal. You know. But as the future goes on, they're gonna see a lot more improvements. You know what I mean? We only getting better with time. You know, getting better with time like fine wine.
Yeah, especially since two old men. Two old men doing it.
Two old men is getting it in. You know what I mean? But yeah, so hopefully I could find something that's actually worth paying for. Yeah.
I'm told you what I want, bro. And I think I'm gonna do it by my birthday. I want an SUV.
I already know that's in the cards.
I just gotta figure out which one I want. But you know I'm cheap, so I want a good deal for that. I want the Lexus truck. I want an LX, but I ain't got house money to waste on a car. The new GX is crazy, but the dealer is marking it up by like 15,000. So I gotta wait till that joint get normalized.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give them a call for some money off. And then
They do not care, bro. When I bought my last car and I tried to negotiate, like we not a car brand that negotiate. You can afford it, so you can't.
Oh damn.
I was like, God damn, just tell me I'm broke. They was on some if you broke, then say that. But when when I finally was able to afford that shit, they did cut me.
It's probably like yeah, I get the military discount, right? Yeah, that already came off.
That shit like $500.
Like, oh, all right.
That shit only like $500. I'm telling you, when I got that joint, when I finally got a car and dude like broke the damn, because I wound up, that's what made me buy Audi because I couldn't afford the Lexus, so I got the Audi. And then when I went and got the Lexus, they was like, yo, we had you in our records for fucking, I think by the time I actually bought the Lexus, it was 2019, but they had me coming there since 2013. They was like, look, we got you, man.
All right. So yeah.
They knocked off like 5,000.
That's good. That's better than
oh yeah, that's good.
Nothing. Better than nothing. You know?
But I ain't gonna lie though. Like I said, I have zero, or I had just regular maintenance shit. I had zero problems with that shit.
I'd have had one if that dent on top didn't rub me the wrong way.
And I'm over 100,000 on that shit. Cause I bought the L certified for like almost 20,000 miles when I bought it. It was like a year old. I only got like 120 on that shit now.
Yeah,
most I did was
like
yeah. Remember, I was driving back and forth to New York every fucking shit Friday. Remember, I was doing that back and forth when the kids was up there. I was up there every weekend.
Yeah.
And then driving to work, like I said, in half an hour. That's why I'm like, even when I get back, I'll probably give me a. I want the SUV. That's why I'm not getting rid of the car. Like I wouldn't trade in the car for that shit. Cause I do like the gas prices on the car versus the truck. I want a pickup truck too, but I just borrowed a homeboy joint because there's like 1,000 motherfuckers with pickup trucks at work.
I'm trying my best to stay with an SUV, but if I don't find one by the end of this week, I'm probably just gonna go with a sedan and then just wait. You know what I'm saying? A couple more years and then get the SUV.
My problem though, I drive better with an SUV because when I'm going or the highway with a car, I'm speed racer. But I drive more
to the ground, so you
conservative.
feel faster.
I drive more conservative with this car than that Audi. That Audi, I feel like you don't even feel like you're driving till you're doing like 70.
They drive very
Smooth. That joint will lower itself the faster you go, so it don't lift up while you speeding. It got the hydraulics on it. It's a fun car to drive, bro. It just shit's hold no value. The maintenance is super expensive. It cost me $328 just to change the light bulb. You can't even do it yourself. Well, you can do it yourself, but you got to take the whole front end off the car.
Yeah, you gotta get the whole toolbox.
That's why it's everything is metrics because it's a German car where it's faster and actually cheaper to take it to the dealership for a lot of stuff. Even my oil changes is cheaper at the dealership than if I took it to like Jiffy Lube or all that shit. If I didn't want to do it, dealership is like $100. Jiffy Lube is like $175 to do that shit.
I've never heard of a dealership being that cheap.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a different experience when you go to the dealership there. They treat your ass like royalty.
Yeah.
Lexus treat you pretty good too. They'll get you food, everything.
I mean, I've been there for recalls. You know what I'm saying? They got fix shit for free, and I'm looking around. I'm looking at prices on what things cost, and I'm like, and they'll put something down on the paper, like, you know, because they inspect different things. They'll be like, yeah, you can use this, you can use that. Like,
I told you when I bought, so I don't be running into that shit when I go there, but I told you when I bought the car, since I got it certified, they paid for the maintenance for the first 2 years. And they gave me a 6-year warranty on that shit. I'm still on the warranty with it.
Hey, you can't go wrong.
The warranty
with that.
is up like next year. That's why I was like, I'm not getting rid of it. It's a nice car. It's easy to work on.
Yeah.
It's the fully equipped with everything. So panoramic roofs, all that shit. I just want an SUV.
Nice. That's nice.
But when I bought it, I was lying to myself. Like, this is the last car I'm ever buying, knowing damn well I wasn't going to be the last car I want to buy, but I wanted something that could last. I'm about to take my tail to bed. I want to eat something and go to bed, man. I'm glad I showered before. Yeah, I'm glad I showered before I got on here. That way in the morning I could get up, shower, throw my uniform on, and fucking head to work. Take the boy I might drive the boy to school tomorrow.
And that's why that's why I call a proud dad.
Yeah, but he don't want to, like this week.
Boy to school.
This week he don't want to drive to school. He want to ride that school bus because his little friends, all of them be out there and it's warm too, so they be playing out there for like a good half an hour before the bus comes.
Yeah.
The bus stop is like that next house over, so.
Okay.
Sometimes, like when it was cold, if we missed that stop, then I just run them. If we just run to the other shit, we catch them before they leave the community. It's like 3 or 4 stops inside of the community before they leave.
At least you got
but the school's only 5 minutes away from it.
That's cool. Still within reach of the community.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no sidewalk. Like I wouldn't walk to that shit, but
or
the school is a walk, but. I mean, you could. I'm just not doing it.
I hear you.
It ain't even no sidewalks.
Yeah, it ain't I don't like that. Because there's spots out here where there's no sidewalks.
But like, my daughter's school is a straight shot. Like the quickest way, if I go through my backyard and cross the street, it's 2 blocks. Like 3 blocks down, and it's right there is the middle school. Like her old elementary school, the academy she was going to was right there. Then she went to the same school you're going to now, but now she over.
Yeah.
Saying right now, like it's always something like that. Yesterday I had some military night, like they got all these different family nights. Oh, the Bulls won. This dude had 42 points.
We were just talking about the Bulls earlier too.
Yeah, they still fucking bomb. But Kobe White had 42 points. That joint was 131 to 116. And the winner from this played the loser from tonight. So the winner played Heat. And then they figure out who's going to be the AC. But bro, we had a good show. We've been up here an hour, 2.5 hours. I don't You know, I was supposed to have some shit to go to on Friday, but we could knock out something at least this weekend.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that was rocking with us. You know, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with us. We appreciate that.
Especially you four that held on tough.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see how many watching on Twitter. X.
Yeah, recap the highlights at another time, you know. And that's what we do. Highlights. But yeah, Soul Sounds. Signing off. About to get to the getting and
Word. Shout out to
catch y'all
everybody.
another
God
time.
bless to y'all that's still
All right,
rocking
bro.
with us. See you in a couple. Bro, holla at you tomorrow.
Indeed. Stay safe.
You too, man. Blessed.